My name is Bulukwa Chabalala. I'm 15 years old and I'm in grade 10. Okay, so the book we'll be reviewing today is The Hope Her Heart series, book 3. This book basically talks about the life of Dira, a happy ending and all that, like from series 2 where we talked about the life of Nell with Moatli. In here, it talks about Dira and Eve, and it is quite an interesting book which is full of, it's kind of a fairy tale, really. We could call it a fairy tale. My favorite character in this book is Eve, which I most definitely and most often mistaken his name for Avis. I always have to remind myself that his name is Eve. Yeah, so he's my favorite character in this book is because he fights for what he loves and that he doesn't let anything get it in his way to make sure that he gets what he wants. In this book, I don't have quite the least favorite character because I keep an open mind as I read the book. So even though people might have their opinions of who is the protagonist in the story, I don't, in my opinion, because I always see the positive in everyone, and accept that they have their flaws, and accept their flaws as I have mine. Okay, so it kind of took it a little bit longer time for me to finish this book. It was not so hard, but because of the the things that had to take place in order for Eve to get married to Dira made me kind of upset because he is not used to this way of living. He shouldn't be obliged to follow it. And he loves Dira and Dira loves him too. I think things should have been done the way he wants. But because he was being bullied by my favorite character, Moatli, who felt that it was in his right to make sure that things went the way in their culture, go. But either way, yeah, it kind of took me a long time. It took me how many days? But I was pausing through the book because I was kind of feeling lazy because of the long chapters it had. It has pretty long chapters, which became quite discouraging to me. But I think they'll be quite fun for you guys to read because it would expand your reading time. Yeah. Okay, so what I learned from this story is that everything happens for a reason and that eventually things will turn out okay. Because as we see from Dira's life, she was not living such a wonderful life with her grandmother in Maletswane.
Milatswane.
Milatswane. Thank you. Yes. She was not living quite a nice life, but when her love came through and that she kept her faith in God that one day the Lord shall prevail, she found herself living a nice life, prosperity and following her dreams of studying one day.